What is up, social media world? Puddin here with you, and tonight I'm going to be discussing a brand new whiskey that has just recently hit the market, and it has got so much innovation in what it is and who it's made by that, you know, I could not resist being able to share my take on what I think about this new bourbon whiskey that has come out on the market. So tonight what I'm going to be talking about, if you guys have not heard of this yet, this is Country Smooth. Now, Country Smooth is a newer whiskey that is out on the market. This one happens to be Country Smooth America straight bourbon whiskey. Okay, this one here is a bourbon, 86 proof, 43% volume. So it's a small batch. This one here is a small batch, and you know, the really cool thing that I've got to bring up is, before I even get into the tasting of this bourbon, I've got to talk about the creator of this bourbon. Her name is Lori Carcich. Now, Lori Carcich is an amazing person that, you know, one, let's not forget and skip over the fact that she is the first CEO of a whiskey or bourbon. Okay, she is also a very adventurous woman. If you guys go and check out her Instagram page and different things about Lori Carcich, I mean, she is a true all-American woman. She loves adventure. She loves to go out and, you know, just do so many things in the country and around the country of America, and which is kind of what led her to the name and creation of this whiskey. You know, the whiskey is called Country Smooth. So, you know, she really enjoys everything there is about the countryside of America. Along with the countryside of America, every single bottle has the 5-star, which I'll show you guys right here. You see the 5-star. Now that 5-star also, one big thing about Lori Carcich is that she is a very big supporter of the military and the veterans organizations, and the 5 stars refers to the 5 different branches in the military. So if you did not know that, the 5-star on every single bottle refers to the 5 different branches of the military. One big thing about Country Smooth is that Lori Carcich is a huge supporter of different veterans programs around the United States. So if you you know, like to support things that have to do with the veterans, then if you do buy Country Smooth, then your money is going to also be supporting veterans programs within the United States. But with that being set aside, you know, what she has created, she really wanted to be able to create a whiskey that was not only something that a beginner whiskey lover could enjoy, but also a very experienced whiskey lover could also enjoy. So things that have both very simple flavors, along with the things that are complex, that your everyday, you know, whiskey aficionado would learn to enjoy. So with that, we're going to go ahead, let's open this up, and let's see what this one here, this is the Country Smooth American Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Okay, this one, like I said, it's 86 proof bourbon. So I'll go ahead and read some stuff off the back of it for you guys, let you know. Proudly made in the USA and inspired by the American lifestyle, Country Smooth was developed by the first female founder and CEO of an American whiskey company, and refined experience to be savored on its own and enjoyed in cocktails. CS Country Smooth is dedicated to celebrating the spirit of America and crafting a premium American whiskey. And so that's another thing that Lori likes to be able to say, that her whiskey not only can be enjoyed within a cocktail, but can also be enjoyed by itself. Okay, now we're gonna find that out. All right, we're getting ready to do a tasting of this. So let's get this one cut open and see what we think. Now, 86 proof. That's a pretty good range. As far as any whiskey or bourbon, meaning that I already know it should not be too hot for anyone, anyone on a basic level to enjoy a whiskey. 86 proof should not be too hot for you. Okay. The great thing that I like about Lori is her being the first female CEO of a whiskey company, because many of you know that most whiskey, most bourbons were started by guys hundreds of years ago. So this day and age, the fact that women are getting into so much more of the industry when it comes to whiskey and bourbon, there are so many more ladies that are involved in that. So it's kind of a really, really cool thing that Lori has actually started her own company and created her own whiskey. Not just owning the company, but actually created the flavors and what we're going to taste in this. All right, so let's get a glass and let's see what we think of this Country Smooth small batch. This is a small batch, okay? And see what we think. All right, now, all right, so let's just start at the beginning, color wise, and I'll show you guys. I always love to show you guys what we're looking at. You can tell mid color, I mean something you can definitely see through it, but not extremely light. Okay, so not extremely light on the color. Kind of light on the nose as far as the smell goes. Very light, I think. Now, one thing, you guys, if you're trying to get flavors in with when you're smelling a whiskey, one thing to remember: leave your mouth open. I know this sounds weird, but when you're smelling things, try to leave your mouth open. So, okay. So, first smell, first flavor. Absolutely getting a very young wood flavor. And I think that's something she definitely was going for, with it being something for new drinkers as well as older drinkers. So let's see what comes along afterwards. Okay. almost get some floral notes out of it. Something very, yeah, there definitely seems like there's some floral notes in there. Something I haven't quite pinpointed yet. Have to give me just a minute. Brand new here, but I'm gonna see if I can pinpoint. There's something very unique here. I just haven't pinpointed what the flavor is yet, but this is definitely something unique from what I have tasted before. So let's see if we can. Man, oh man, it's very, very unique. Almost yeah, almost really there's a, you know, kind of, man, I'm trying to pinpoint that. Because I get like your normal bourbon flavors, your normal whiskey flavors, so I don't want to just name out things that are normal to any whiskey or bourbon. There's something definitely unique, and I, you know, not only is it nutty, you know, in flavor. I mean, there are definitely some wood flavors, nutty flavors, vanillas, you know, the basic flavors there, but something unique, and I'm trying to figure out and pinpoint what it is. Might have to break out my little flavor test kit to see what that is, because there's something absolutely unique about the Country Smooth. Almost sweet, you know, almost like a birthday cake, you know. I don't know, there absolutely some kind of sweet flavor in there, and it's all good. I mean, I swear it almost gives me like a, you know, I've got the vanilla and the wood, but then it's almost like this sweet birthday cake kind of flavor is sticking out to me. Yeah, it's kind of what it is. It's almost like I've got a really, I guess the vanilla, maybe it's the vanilla, has a really strong, you know, sweetness to it, that it's sticking out, and kind of, you know, like it's my birthday. I just blew out some candles, and that aroma you get when you just blew out some candles and you're getting ready to cut into that cake, and absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it's almost like some of the flavors I get are kind of like a, hey, you know, this might sound kind of silly, but there are, you know, sweet, along with the vanilla flavors, you have also a balsamic hay flavor, and so, you know, you kind of get a little bit of that. So you kind of get that feeling, and I guess that adds to the country, you know, just that really country theme flavoring that you're going to get from this. So along with the vanilla flavor, I'm absolutely getting a balsamic hay flavor, you know, and it really adds to the complexity of it. Okay, so yeah, so with the very new sweet flavors of it, I could see where you could definitely use this as something for a cocktail, along with just something you can enjoy neat the way that I do, because personally I prefer all of my whiskey neat. I don't mix them. I like to try to taste all the whiskeys for what they are. So this being something that, you know, with the sweet flavors that you're going to get out of it, being something that would be great for a cocktail, but yet at the same time, the flavor of, you know, the flavor of it natural or neat, I think it's going to be a great whiskey. You know, so other than this is a newer whiskey, so it's not aged very long yet, so you're always going to get a little bit of your sweeter flavors from a newer whiskey, and I think, you know, Lori has hit the mark on that with her, you know, sweeter flavors in there. I think has done an amazing job. You know, it absolutely will absolutely give you and remind you of the country flavor of any American bourbon and whiskey. You know, that's, I think, what she was really going for with Country Smooth, is trying to give you the flavors of the countryside. I think she's done that very well. Absolutely a very smooth flavor. So the Country Smooth name, she hits it on the mark with the very smooth flavor. Being 86 proof, you know, I mean, 86 proof, it's not very hot. You're not going to get burnt by it. And at the same time, you're going to have a very, you know, smooth, sweet flavor out of this whiskey. So if you are someone that likes the bourbons or whiskey with the sweet flavors, then you're absolutely going to love this one. Now, personally, I mean, I can't say anything bad about it. I mean, it's, you know, it's definitely got, you know, I can tell that it's a young whiskey, but nothing wrong with that, because that gives it so much potential. You know, this whiskey you can drink neat the way that I do, or you can absolutely, you know, mix this in your cocktail, and it's just going to add to whatever, you know, sweet flavored cocktail you want to make. This one's going to be a great one for you. So again, you guys, talking about the Country Smooth by Lori Carcich, and again, like I say, she, you know, really focuses on the country and the American, you know, countryside and American adventurous, and also with this, you know, she's got some military veterans organizations that she is going to be working on getting, working on the side of things when it comes to making donations. So, you know, that's kind of a big thing for her, with it having the 5-star on there. If you don't already know, you know, she really loves supporting the veterans, and that's why I bring that up. I mean, the 5-star is very minor on the bottle, but it's a big thing when it comes to what she supports. So even though it's a minor image on the bottle, something she is a big supporter of is the different branches of the military, and what you will see her do a lot for the military. So tonight we've been sipping on Country Smooth, and I'm telling you, it is absolutely a very good American bourbon whiskey, and it is the name absolutely, you know, fits it. It gives you a very good flavor of the countryside, the smooth flavors of the country. You know, some sweet stuff in there. You definitely get the, you know, nutty and the balsamic hay. You know, I got that hay, you know, a little bit of the hay side. That might sound weird to you guys, but if you look in your flavor profiles, I mean, I definitely get a little bit of the hay side of a flavor in there, and it is definitely prevalent. But again, that adds to that countryside. If you're ever in the country driving along and someone's cutting the hayfield down, and you get that smell of a hayfield, you will absolutely understand what I'm talking about. So that's what my take is on Country Smooth. You cannot go wrong. Again, we're talking Country Smooth by Lori Carcich. This one is the American straight bourbon. Okay, 86 proof bottle right here. All right, so if you guys want to check this out, make sure and go to your local, you know, liquor store, watering hole, wherever you get your whiskey and bourbon, and ask them for Country Smooth to try it out. Let me know what you think. If you guys happen to try this, I would absolutely love to know what you think of it. If you have tried it, if you have not tried it yet, go out and get some, give it a try, let me know what you think. I always love to hear what you guys think when it comes to a bourbon or regular whiskey or scotch, whatever I'm trying. I love to know what you guys think, so make sure if you try it out, let me know what you think. Okay, so I'm definitely going to give the Country Smooth a thumbs up. Very sweet, very natural, you know, just an all-around good whiskey for you guys to try. Okay, that being said, you guys, like I said, you know, if you like this one, let me know. Throw your thoughts down in the comments below, and as always, Puddin' loves you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll talk to you all later. Have a good night. Peace out.